Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here, your favorite realtor from Calgary, Alberta, guys, making an immigration video. This is crazy, guys. You know, it's been a while since I finished my immigration and I hadn't had enough time to publish videos about immigration. But it's about time to help more of you guys get your Canadian dream, to come to Canada, immigrate here for a better life for your family, for your kids, if you don't have kids, for yourself, and you can actually find your life partner here in Canada, guys. It's a beautiful, I'm just going to close my jacket because it's a beautiful country, but it's not yet warm enough for me, guys. So today's video is dedicated on how easily you can get your immigration done through Canadian experienced class, guys. It's not going to be one of those videos where I'm going to be guiding you through an application process. This kind of things you can get on the government's website. There's a bunch of other YouTubers who make such videos about basically nothing. There is not much value in it. You know, you can figure out how to submit your application by yourself. I decided to make a video slightly different because, guys, I got my immigration done through Canadian Experience class, where everyone told me, who needs you in Canada? Do you have any relatives there? Do you know anyone? Like, do you have like anyone to connect with? Like, you're ridiculous. You're coming to another country. Who even wants you there? And why do you think somebody's going to help you with immigration? That's what people told me. And well, screw them all. Because here I am in Canada, got my citizenship already, got my permanent residency, and I had to go through a Canadian experience class without a job offer, without having any Canadian work experience, without any of those things. I made myself qualified and eligible to apply through this program, through Express Entry, guys. I could have applied through a previous program before Express Entry, but one of my friends, which appeared to be not so good of my friend, because, well, the friend didn't tell me about that I was eligible to apply before that program showed up, which I should have just applied for immigration while before the Express Entry showed up. It was more difficult for me later on to figure it out, but here I am through Express Entry, got everything done. And here's how you can do it. So, guys, there are actually two steps. One is meet the eligibility criteria. Number two, create an own Express Entry profile, submit your application. That's it. You get your PR. But the hardest part is to meet the eligibility criteria. Let me first read out what the eligibility criteria is so you can do it yourself, and then I'm going to tell you how you can get this, what you need to get your immigration done. By the way, guys, before I get started, I wanted to say congratulations to my wife, Nitu. She got her mortgage brokerage course done. So now she's going to be joining the brokerage, and after that she's going to be licensed, and she will be able to pre-approve every one of you guys for a mortgage all over Canada. And guys, if you're searching for real estate here in Calgary, Alberta, or anywhere in Alberta, guys, or you want some agency in another province, I can get you connected through someone. I can refer you to another person. I am myself a real estate agent here in Calgary, Alberta with eXp Realty, guys. And my contacts will be in the description of this video. And I also post an update once my wife joins a brokerage, because she's done this her educational part, and she will be able to get you mortgages, which is awesome. Anyways, guys, so first thing, eligibility criteria is, well, you need at least 1 year of a skilled, I wrote it down for myself on the phone, professional or technical work experience within 36 months of application date. So you need to have 1 year of experience in Canada, meeting those NOC codes within the last 3 years. So if you have one experience but it was 5 years ago, that does not qualify. So you have to act fast in order to get your immigration done. So what I'm trying to say is you don't have to be in Canada to apply for Canadian Experience class. You could be eligible even after you left. So keep that in mind. You don't have to be in Canada. Now, another part is meet or surpass Canadian language CLB, Canadian language benchmark of 5, intermediate level, basically NOCB jobs, or CLB 7 for the NOCB jobs. Basically, is a higher standard that you have to get. You know, adequate proficiency for NOC skill level 0 or A, basically for those managerial jobs. So one criteria is, guys, and I'll leave for you in a government website, so you can, things keep on changing. Never follow the videos from YouTubers that, for example, if I post something right now and you watch this video a year from now, things can be different even a few months from now. So always follow the government website or seek a professional advice from an immigration consultant. Anyways, guys, but you don't really need one. You can always do it yourself, guys. Anyways, guys, so by the way, guys, I didn't tell it to anyone, but I have a degree, not a degree, but a diploma in immigration law. I didn't tell that to anyone on this channel so far, but I'm not providing any consultations, and I'm not planning to get in my license to become my CRC. But if I wanted to, I could do one exam and become one. But it's just something I don't have time for. Anyways, guys, so CLB 5, so English and 1 year of work experience, and plan to leave and work outside of province of Quebec. So you can live anywhere in Canada except Quebec, because they're special, because they like to complain about a lot about in everything in Canada. Quebec. They're really nationalistic and French speaking guys who, try not to have anything connected with the English language. That's kind of the feedback and the vibe that I get from that province. But they have their own mojo with the federal government, and they have their own immigration program. I mean, they have absolutely beautiful province and beautiful people there, and I have no problem with that, but they do have their immigration program. So if you apply through a federal program but you want to live in Quebec, you're not going to be eligible, so don't do it. Next part, 1 year or 12 months of work experience is defined as at least 1,560 hours of skilled work experience in Canada. So basically the 1,560 hours can be obtained through full-time or part-time work, self-employment, and work experience gained while you're a full-time student, for example, on a co-work term, do not count under the CEC program. So you need to be employed working for somebody else. Now, guys, how do you get that Canadian work experience, guys? What do you do? Well, easiest program is what I did. Guys, it's expensive, it's not easy. So you can come to Canada and finish a college program for, let's say, a qualified program from one of the qualified institutions. So when you graduate from that, you can get up to 1 year. So you study for 1 year, you get 1 year work permit. You study for 2 years, you're eligible to apply for up to 3 years of work permit, which is normally 3 years. You usually get 1 for 1, and 2 for 2 you get 3 years. That's what I did, guys. I personally wanted to go for 1 year because it's way cheaper, but on the other thought, I wanted to mitigate my risk, make it less stressful, because you don't want to be stressed out about Canada, about getting your job. So how, like, if you graduate, are you going to get your job right away? Is it going to be the right NOC category? So I wanted to have more leverage, so I needed a 2-year program in Centennial College in Global Business Management to get more time on a work permit, Canadian Open Work Permit, to get my immigration done, so that I can stay in Canada, so that I can have 1 year of work experience, so that I have 3 years of time to get 1 year of work experience. Guys, a lot of people get confused with immigration. They're like, oh, what's immigration process? I want to get it done. What people don't realize how immigration actually works is that you have to know the criteria for eligibility, and then you have to find a way to meet it. So I was not eligible for CEC category. To get myself eligible, I had to go through a journey of spending a lot of time, money, effort of going to Canada, studying as an international student, graduating from that program, searching for jobs, risking that I might not get that job, getting that work experience, and then after 1 year of working with that company, with the right position and everything, after that applying for express entry. So, I was not qualified when I wanted to apply, but I was qualified for this program after I paid for the studying, got Canadian education, got Canadian work experience, did all that work, and succeeded. So that's how you get your immigration done. Is there any other options? Well, you can get yourself work permit based on closed work permit, one of the provincial programs. Do some research on those provinces. There is a lot of provinces that you can get into Canada through. There are some student exchange programs. For example, what is it called? Foreign exchange, where you can get your visa for one of those countries eligible, where they have youth exchange program, guys, where you can come and work in Canada. Well, if you work in the right occupation for 1 year, you could be eligible, guys. You could be eligible. Always double check with the government, but you know, on open work permits or closed work permits, you might get LMIA and get sponsored to Canada, get that experience, and all of a sudden, guess what? You can use that for extra points and everything for your immigration. Of course, English could be a problem. It was a problem for me as well. It's not my mother tongue. It was hard for me to learn English, and if you watch my videos for past 3 years, you probably notice some changes in my way how I'm speaking and pronouncing things, and vocabulary and the pace I'm speaking at. So that does progress while you're here. So I'm not saying you shouldn't be learning English, but what I'm saying, if you are going through Canadian Experience class and you're working in Canada, you're probably going to significantly improve your language, unless you're working for some narrow community where you would be only speaking your mother tongue there. So my friends from Punjab, who don't speak English, who are going to work for Punjabi employers as well, might be an issue. For people from China, it could be an issue as well if you only speak Chinese, Cantonese or Mandarin to your own community, to those clients and everything, could be an issue to improve your English. Same goes for Russian-speaking community, Eastern European community. You go and work in a construction, let's say, for a Russian team, and your boss is speaking only Russian, could be an issue as well. So it doesn't matter where you are. Same goes for Lebanese community and Filipino community. Like, guys, get a job out of your community for that. So this is how you get your immigration done, guys. You find what you think is right for you. So you find the end goal is Canadian PR. You see the easiest things. Easiest thing is express entry, and you see if you're qualified under the FSW, trades program or Canadian Experience class. I chose Canadian Experience class, guys. For me, getting Canadian education gives you extra points, especially for 2 years. Getting your Canadian work experience gives you extra points, guys. While you're here studying, you improve your English, you get a higher score on IELTS exam, so you get a higher score. It's a win-win-win situation for everyone. And guys, I know there will be people in the comments saying that, well, how do I get a job in Canada? Can you give me a job in Canada? That's not how things work in Canada. Nobody and no one in Canada is going to give you anything. There is absolutely no free meal in Canada. You work very hard for everything, but it does pay you off. It's a beautiful country where you can make a lot of money very fast. Honestly, guys, my income compared to what I was making in Ukraine went tenfold as soon as I came here, because just the salaries here, just the wages here, and if you still have that immigrant mindset that I still have, you might still have it too, you're going to save a ton of money. You'll be able to even send some money to your back home, to your country. I used to do that too. So guys, all I'm saying is never give up on your dreams, and we'll see you in Canada. And once you're here, once you're settled in and everything, by that time my wife was going to be a mortgage broker with one of the brokerages. So she would be able to pre-approve you for a mortgage if you need it. And if you're in Calgary, I can help you buy a property to begin your life. We can meet. So thank you so much for watching these videos, guys. And it's amazing seeing you here, guys, seeing those people who watch this channel for many years, who I helped purchase homes now here in Calgary. It's just a blessing to see you from watching these videos from Singapore, let's say being originally from India, watching these videos from Singapore, getting your immigration done, settling, getting an amazingly paid job, and buying a beautiful big house for yourself in an amazing community. That's just amazing, guys. See you next video, and see you in Canada. All the best on your immigration programs, guys, and never give up on your dreams. See you soon.